All right, I'm being joined right now in Studio B by Collyn Taylor, writer with Gamecock Central, and Andrew Lyon, host of the Locked On Gamecocks podcast. Andrew, I'm going to start with you. We just heard from Spencer Rattler. Besides how Rattler performs, what do you think are the biggest keys to success for the Gamecocks this season?
Well, I think being able to honestly just sustain drives on the field when the offense is out there. We saw this offense sputter too many times when they were out there in games last year. And so the main thing I think that's important is being able to sustain those drives. So getting the ball out to your playmakers, Shaheem Bell at tight end. You got, of course, Josh Van returning at wide receiver. And then get the run game more involved. Get Marshawn some carries. Get Christian Bill Smith some carries. And Juju McDowell, he can, break one for a touchdown at a moment's notice. So I think for Spencer Rattler, keep things simple and just utilize the playmakers you have around you. And this offense will automatically be more explosive.
For sure. And Collyn, now I'm going to go to you on the flip side. What do you think are some of the things that could prevent the Gamecocks from maximizing their potential this season?
Yeah, it all starts really on the line of scrimmage. You have some reasons for optimism on the offensive line, but that's a group that struggled a lot last year. So if they can't take another step, this offense might sputter and be a little bit inconsistent, And then on the defensive side, you have some talent in Jordan Strawn and Jordan Birch. But you lose J.J. Anningbar, you lose Aaron Sterling, who were really veteran pieces in that defense for multiple years. And then just seeing if Zach Pickens can take the next step, seeing if Boogie Huntley and T.J. Sanders and Tonka Hemingway, all these guys that they're really high on, if they don't play well or up to their potential, then that defensive line can struggle, and you're going to see a lot of the same issues that South Carolina had last year, not being able to stop the run. So it really starts up front, and if those two things go well, South Carolina has a chance to be a really, really good football team this year.
For sure. And Collyn, you just mentioned the Gamecocks' ability to stop the run. Georgia State's coming in. They ranked top 10 in the country last year in run offense. So besides that, where are some of the other things you guys are going to keep your eyes on Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm just going to be interested to see what the vertical passing attack looks like. Does it live up to the hype? We've heard a lot from Marcus Satterfield. We've heard a lot from Spencer Rattler about wanting to push the ball. Do they take shots? Are they aggressive? What does this offense look like early? And can you jump out to a lead? Because if you don't, this has a chance to be a really intense fourth quarter game. That's not what South Carolina wants on Saturday night.
I'm curious to see how the special teams unit does this year. We talk about Beamer Ball 2.0 so much, and yet there's some uncertainty at the kicker position. You got Mitch Jeter and Alex Herrera who have been battling it out in fall camp, and it seems like that position battle is going to carry over into the Georgia State game. And you got some big games in the early part of this season that could come down to a few key plays on special teams. So I think Beamer Ball could be more of a key than people have sort of realized heading into this season.